All right, I'm here at the house, the homestead, with my son. We're working on some wood projects. First, I'm going to bring your attention to this awesome pine trellis I just built. Very easy design. I just thought of it. I looked at a couple of photos online, and I just was like, all right, I'm just going to get some lumber. I'm not going to pay whatever $100 for like one of these trellises. I bought like $100 worth of lumber, and I can make 2 trellises, and I have extra lumber spare. So I got a 1x3.5 or 1x4s as the outside frame edges with the spikes on the bottom. I just kind of cut them off at an angle on the bottom. That's all I did with that. And then 1x2s every foot, and then a 1x2 in the middle. And that's the trellis I just made. I'm about to do the Japanese Shosugiban technique on it, and also I wanted to show the bed that I'm working on. This is my son's tractor bed. Let me move this out of the way. My son's tractor bed that I've been working on since basically November, December. And that's obviously the bed frame. This is the tractor, the back part that's gonna go on top of the bed frame. And this over here's my workshop. Yes, I got a disc golf basket in my house. Take it camping with me. This is the bulldozer, like what do you call it? The digger, the pusher, the digger, and it's gonna be a bookshelf. So yeah, we're gonna paint that together. Right, buddy? You ready to paint it with Daddy? Ready to paint? We're gonna paint it. We're gonna do some work in our garden. And well, first of all, let me show you my gardens real quick, why I'm building this trellis. So let's take a look at this beautiful gardens that I've got set up. I've made these raised garden beds. Sorry about the sunlight, the glare. I've made these raised garden beds out of 1x10s. 2x10 pine wood, 2x10 pine, and 2x4s on the tops, where you see right here. I put 2x4s on the top rail so that you have a nice little place to sit down when you're gardening. I just planted my gardens today. These new ones today. These have been growing for a couple of months now. Got my tomatoes, got my peppers, banana peppers, red and green peppers, jalapenos. I got some zucchini, squash, and some eggplants right there. This is my herb garden. Wow, it's really full since all the rains have been coming. I actually just planted some watermelon right there. It's probably too big, but it's the smaller kind of watermelon that I put on the end. I got peppermint and spearmint right here. I got lemongrass. I got sage. I got parsley. I got oregano, Italian oregano, thyme. I've got rosemary. I've got lavender, some green onion chives, purple basil, and regular basil. I had a giant cilantros in here, but they were overgrowing so big and it was taking over everything. I had to pull them out. These are my onions that I cloned right here. These tall, beautiful onions. I cloned these out of organic onions that I've been eating from Sprouts and Whole Foods. And basically, I just saved the middle part where the green part grows, and I just planted it myself. Hold on, buddy, I'm filming. Then I got my kale, my chard, my bib lettuce, or lettuce, I can't remember what you call it, and my spinach over here. And I got an empty spot that I'm gonna be putting some stuff in there next weekend. And here's my celery. And this garden bed right here is just going nuts back here. So I got some broccoli. As you see, the broccolis are all flowering, so it's not really broccoli you can eat. This is some big old cabbage here, a different kind of a cabbage. Oh, look at all that water in there. That's cool. They're like retaining water. That's really cool. And then I've got artichokes. Look at these artichokes coming up. These things have been growing since I moved in here. I moved in here in October. November I had these put in, or December, November? Can't remember actually. And these 1, 2, 3 artichokes, 4. There's a 4th one right there. I'm sure there's more because there's 2 artichoke plants, so there's another one over there. And then this is a more zucchini and squash that just actually came up out on its own because I just had dirt here that I transplanted from my old garden beds in Plano. And I brought the same soil from Plano over here, and I'm guessing, the soil here still had the seeded pods in there for the zucchini squash, and bada bing, bada boom, it just came up. Springtime here. Look at that garden, beautiful garden. I got mine going really nice now, and I'm just noticing because of this zucchini squash, look how overgrown it's coming. It's just going everywhere because look at that right there. See, it's just growing everywhere like vines. It needs a trellis, and that one does, and this one does too on this side. So I'm gonna build a trellis here, and that's why I'm I'm gonna finish this trellis right here. So let me finish staining this for you and show you what I'm working on. So there's the kind of the raw wood. You see I've already started the other side. I wanted to make the video shorter so you didn't watch me do the whole thing, but here we go. Let's put this on and let's start burning this wood. All right, folks. So the technique is called Shosugiban. It's a Japanese technique of charring the wood with a flamethrower. Okay, here we go. Hold on, buddy. Fun, isn't it? Let me bring this tank. Hold on, buddy. I think he's hungry. It's funny how he always gets hungry when I'm busy doing something important. Like filming a video. Done here. Right at the end, guys. All right, just cranked up the juice a little. Okay, I think that's it. So let's take a look at it underneath here. done. So let's take a look at it, folks. Sorry, that took a little bit longer than I thought, but I wanted to show you how I do it. So the Japanese technique called Shosugiban here. And the purpose of this is, number one, this ancient technique here, what it does, it's charring the wood like charcoal, you know, it turns it into charcoal. Carbon, it's creating carbon in the wood, and that carbon film on the top, that's like charcoal. Pretty much that's what charcoal is, it's carbon. The carbon layer protects it from the elements. So that way, and also it gives it a beautiful finish, that dark, nice finish where the wood grains are pronounced, enhanced. Let's come on this side. It's a little darker on that side. We'll see it in the light here. But yeah, that's it. That's the trellis I'm putting in my garden now. I'm about to set it up. So let's take a look. We'll come back when I get that set up and it's all growing. I'll show you some photos and videos of that. Thanks for watching.